Hello and welcome to my channel again. This is Theresa Conway-Hayes and today is January 11th, Saturday, and I'm going to do a video on Junk Journal January and repurposing trash. Let me just make sure the closed captions are off. Well, they're not, but they're over on the other screen, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, I just like to have the video up so that I can peek at it every once in a while to make sure that hopefully I have stuff in screenshot. And like right now we have some sun, but it's not too bad yet. And so I can see the chat because this is a live stream, which is usually what I do. Don't need any extra stuff showing there. Okay, so let's start with repurposing trash. Now I love, whoops, let me get something. I love to repurpose boxes and envelopes and what else do I repurpose? Anything that's got a paper base to it. This one I just used as like a stand, so it doesn't have any kind of opening. And I was just using it as a stand for to set my iPad on top of when I was watching it in bed, because I have neck issues, so trying to sit up in bed and hold my iPad and that sort of thing doesn't work for me. And that's more in-depth story that I'm not going to share right now. It's kind of boring. So let's move that over to the side. And here we have a little box. And so this morning when I was in the bathroom washing my hands, I was looking at this box sitting there on the counter. And I thought to myself, oh, I need to take the lotion out and put it in the counter and the cupboard, in the cabinet. And so then I thought, oh, but I don't want to throw this box away because I might want to use it for something. Do I want to use it for something? I don't know yet. But as I was looking at it, I was thinking, okay, yeah, this could be a repurposed box for, like, I could cut this out here and put things in it like that. Or I could cut it here and put things in like that. I've already done that with a couple of little boxes, like this one here. And I cut it small enough so that it would fit in my drawer that you can see right there. And then I have this little box, and I could, no, it wouldn't fit. Might fit on that side. Why will it fit on that side but not on this side? Wow, it does fit on that side. So either, oh, this is bigger than this. So I think these two are about the same size, or maybe they gradually get smaller. I don't know. But here's the thing. It's so much easier, even though this is a box in a box, it's so much easier to have things in a box and pull it out this way than, you see how I was like pulling this and pulling this out. I could put all of this stuff in here, or not all of it, but some of it. Let's try that. I think that's what I'm going to want to do. I need a scissors. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to pull this out. And is that what I want to do? No. Yes. Okay, first I want to take this and cut that. anything you do with junk journaling, sometimes prepping yourself and trying to think through the steps of what you're going to do is part of the hardest thing, because I'm trying not to lose the structure of this box, I guess is the best way to explain that. Okay, so what I mean is this, I need to keep the structure of this box this way. So I'm going to tape it. What am I doing here? That must be the other end, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Where are we at? This is weird. I don't know what happened here. Do with you later. So we need this. Not like that. And my Stampin' Up! Snips aren't really real great for cutting this Tim Holtz tape. First of all, maybe if I go like this will help hold the integrity. See what I mean? It's hard to think this through. So go slow and consider the different possibilities. And if you're like me, hope that your hand doesn't shake. Okay. Come on, hold still. I need a thin piece of tape. Just want to hold that together for a minute while the glue sets. So then, here's my other piece. Where'd I put it? Oh, over here. Okay, now, don't need this piece here. Now I need to secure this side. First of all, I want to glue this. I need more hands. I don't know what happened here. I do really enjoy using this tape. I don't know why I don't use it more often. Okay, I'm going to go off screen a little bit here while I study myself. Okay, that didn't do what I wanted to do. So let's see if we can get that off of there. Tape is not easy to use, and I refuse to use my fabric scissors. Did I say not easy to use? I really meant not easy to cut, especially when the backing's not on it. Okay, you're going to cut yourself if you don't watch what you're doing. So Darcy put up a video today, so she must be feeling better. That's awesome. This looks really ratty, but I'm sure I'll be able to cover it up. Okay. I'm really behind on Junk Journal January. I have been, ooh, look at all the yucky on my scissors. I just haven't been able to, my next prompt is day 9, hidden, and I just couldn't get an idea of what I wanted to do. I watched some videos. I couldn't even find something that I really wanted to copy from somebody else. It wasn't, nothing was appealing to me. So I think I finally came up with what I want to do. And I will share that with you in just a minute. If I'm not careful, repurposing this box is going to take my whole hour. We're already at 15 minutes. Jiminy crickets. Okay, so next, I've never done this before, but I think I'm just going to repurpose this whole box in washi tape. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so this needs trimmed a little bit better. Oh, and I didn't dummy. This has to fit in here, so it needs trimmed even a lot more. So to the Y. Again, you're going to cut yourself, and those have real sharp tips, so I have to be careful. If these slip, the tips are more blunt, and they probably, all depending on the force of the shake, wouldn't puncture my skin. I like this long shaft because it, in theory, helps you to cut straighter. I don't think that's going to be short enough. I just got a new monitor stand, and my husband told me I should keep these. They might do some cool mark making. Ooh, I think that is short enough. Yes. Nice. Okay, that works. Now we're ready to go. Oh boy. Altering boxes or envelopes or whatever is a great way to have fun crafting when you're in kind of a fold pattern because nothing is inspiring you. I'm having a hard time even finding videos that I want to watch. Just, the problem is the video might have some great content, but it's like for a tag or a journal card. And I'm like, I've got enough tags and journal cards. If I make this, what in the world am I going to do with it? I like sending out happy mail, but to be honest with you, I don't like paying for the postage. It's enough, to give away, say, something like this. Now, the box was free, but I paid money for the glue and the tape and stuff like that to make this with. So I'm already giving away, um, materials that I paid for. And the last package I sent out was I did sell one of my ephemera grab bags. I sold the grab bag A from, I think it was 2 videos ago. And I had those listed in my Ko-fi shop. Well, anyways, I guessed $5 postage because Ko-fi isn't like Etsy where it will calculate the shipping for you after you get the order or whatever. However it does it, I don't know. I've never had a Ko-fi shop. But anyways, I've never had an Etsy shop. I do have a Ko-fi shop. So I guesstimate what the shipping is going to cost. So when they purchase and they pay for the product and the shipping. So I guesstimated $5. It really actually cost me $8. So that's $3 less off of my product. So that's supposed to be not necessarily my profit, but that's what I was supposed to have gotten to compensate me for all the money I spent on the stuff to make it. And, that's just, I'm okay with that because I don't want to keep all this stuff. But I do bulk at the shipping. Oh my gosh, I bulk a lot, don't I? Okay. This tape is really cool. I think I'll do this way. Nice. And you can even cut this tape like shorter, like that. Hold still. And now you have a ticket. Here's a ticket. And this is a cool ticket. Cut that one right there. So there's old tickets. Yeah. Did you watch the Tim Holtz video where he talks about how he's not going to put out any more new products? He wants to focus on being a maker. Okay, this is a challenge. Now, what I want to do with that and that. Got a real thin piece right here. Oh, not over far enough. I'm not even sure I want to use that. I don't think I want to use that. What goes with this? I'm actually surprised I haven't run out of this one yet. This, for some reason, always catches my eye, and this is my favorite right here. Nope. Okay, go ahead and cut it. It's Let's make it longer though. Always put the lid back on, and I don't see that I put the lid back on. And wonder why the glue won't come out. Okay. Well, this may not be such a fun video to watch. The hands are in bad shape today. Let's try my weight glove. I only have one still. I haven't bought another one yet. And I found it the other day, and now I can't find it again. There it is. Let's see if my weight glove helps. Okay, there's the thumb hole. I haven't put this on for a long time. Okay, see if that helps. You see that? I think it is helping. The jury's still out because I'll try different angles, and positions for my hand, but it looks like it's helping a little bit. Okay, where do I need to cover stuff up still? How about right here? Nope. Let's use some of this. I'd ask you if the tremors are annoying or bother you, but considering the fact that I can't do anything about it, I won't ask. Need some there, need a little tiny bit there. Ooh, I have another one. Oh my gosh, we're at 32 minutes. I gotta stop because I'm going to be able to get Junk Journal January done. Okay, now right here, I'm going to use this. First, let's do this. think it might be time to get another glove for the other hand. I'm feeling pretty confident about this. Okay, where'd that piece go? Maybe I didn't cut it. I didn't cut it. Crooked. You don't want it crooked. It's just always fun to do. You never know how it's going to turn out. It might turn out awesome and you love it. Might not turn out quite so awesome and you don't really love it. But I think it's fun to do. And I could like take some little scrap pieces of paper. I really don't like that unfinished look. Don't think about it, Theresa. Just pull paper out. Darn. Getting glue all over myself trying to do this. There. Now to finish this off, what am I looking for? Oh, wrong drawer. Do some inking. Now this is ready for my stuff. Stapler's not going to fit in there, but oh, and there's another spool of thread. Oh well, it was fun. It was, you just got to keep adding to, you know, these little boxes and see how much easier it is just to pull that out than try to grab all those individual spools of thread. Oh, these go back in here. Will they go in here? They might. My golly, they did. Okay. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. I have loud sneezes. Well, how did I have this before? Okay, we're not going to take time out doing this. Okay, so what's next? Hidden. There's my tuck. And where's my antique? I don't remember. This was my antique. This thing just hasn't been working very good lately. So the best way I can get it to work might be because this ink, it doesn't look like it's getting too low. So I take this out and I put some ink there. And it kind of like, what is that word? It primes it. Okay, antique. And this was tuck spot, and this was embossing. Of course, I can't read that. There. So, get this messy piece of paper out of here. Okay, we want to use, we're doing hidden. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an image and we'll do a people. I want it thick. Okay, we'll do that one. And we're just going to glue that on there. And I'm just pretending I know what I'm doing. Oops, there's a bug. Okay, dead bug. Got it. No bugs allowed in the trailer. Nada. Okay, now we're going to take, where's it at? Stabilo pencil. And we're going to draw around it. That'll hide any white that's on that image. Okay. Now I have recently found that I like using my Stampin' Up. Where is it? My Stampin' Up blender pen better than like a Q-tip with water on it or something like that to blend out my Stabilo pencil. I need more glue under there. Now we'll get to the hidden part in just a minute. And if you'll notice, we've already started to hide a little bit of the image. Next, we're going to take out the gesso. And use the finger tool. And I'm going to start off the image and then go onto it. See how the image is getting hidden? This is what I finally came up with. It's all I got. Now we're going to take just a little bit more gesso. Okay. I asked myself, what is a lighter medium that I can use for parts of the image that I want less hidden? And I answered myself that that would possibly be glaze. So I'm going to pull out my embossing powders. It was time for me to stand up anyways. My legs are telling me. And oops, wrong page. I think that'll work. And I'm going to use my rusty hinge. Now, to critique myself, I would probably like to use a lighter embossing glaze, but I don't even know that I have. I don't have very many. What do I have? So I have another altered box that really could use some snazzing up. And I could have used that, but I don't like Twisted Citron. I don't know, that might have looked good with that page. That would have been too dark. That would have been too dark. That would have been too dark. And that. Oh, that might have worked. Wild Honey. That probably would have been a good choice. If I had my druthers, I would switch a color like this for antique linen, but I bought a set because I thought it was cheaper. And so just kind of to get me started, so I have these 6 and this one, which is Rusty Hinge, just in a Stampin' Up container. Okay, so I'm still not terribly unimpressed with that. I still like what that did. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this stuff to the side and get my stamps out. Just going to grab my small selection of stamps. This is for when I don't feel like pulling out a bunch of stamps. I don't need that ink. I need this ink. I need a little block. And screen. Okay, and that's it. That's my prompt for hidden. My pen doesn't want to work. What is today, the 10th? The 11th. Okay. Yay. That'll work. Okay. Now we're past the hour and we have trim and magazine to go. So if you're bored, go ahead and click off and maybe come back later. But I'm going to go ahead and check off that I've done all these, and I'm going to do 10 and 11 right now. Okay. So, oops, I got a little sticky there. Trim and magazine. So I think all I'm going to do is just trim this page. Something pretty. This is pretty. Wants to tear, just not the direction I want it to tear. So we're going to take some Pritt stick. Now I forgot which side I wanted. And we've got, oh, it's not staying down. Hi, Crystal. Thank you. Crystal said to me in the comments, very nice. I sure do appreciate your kind words, Crystal. Thank you so much. Okay, and that's what's going to be for trim. Did I put my pen around the way? Okay, so I'm going to put trim here. And, oh dear, I put the wrong date on the other one. I put today's date on the other one. Theresa, you silly goose. So hidden was day 9. We'll just edit that. So we're going to turn this into a 0. And we're going to turn this into a 9. Okay, and this is 10. Not sure how that works. 0110. Nope, upside down. And we're going to stamp that right there. Good enough. Okay, so this has a little tuck spot here, and then there's also a little pocket here on this page. So that's trim. So the next one was magazine. So we're going to skip this page. Ooh, we have magazine right there. Okay, I'm going to call that good because I'm out of time. So we're going to put our date on. Ooh, you can't see it. Let's do this. I want to do something else with that too. Let's see. Get a piece of scrap here. This is more magazine actually. And I think we will make sure the whole thing's not going to fit. Yeah. Take some of the bottom off. And I'm going to put the date right there. And we'll take this off. And we'll take this off. And glue that down. And then I want to take my sanding disc, and I just want to rough this up a little bit. And then you can take like coffee water or something like that. And because I don't have any coffee water right beside me, I'm going to make just a little bit of ink water. Actually, I've got another idea. I'm going to take my embossing stuff back. And I'm going to take my dauber. And I'm going to use clear embossing powder. That's white. This is clear. Okay, now you might be asking, why did I put clear embossing powder on there? And I was able to do the second coat like I did because it was still hot from the first time. So I didn't have to put more Versamark down. So now the reason why I put clear embossing powder down is because I wanted a substrate that wasn't so porous. Paper is very porous. So now I'm going to find my inks, not my inks, my alcohol inks. Getting some stuff out of my way. And let's see, I've got terracotta, denim, and whatever this is. I guess the title is bottle. That's weird. And the other three that I have, or two, are metallic, and I don't want to use metallic. So I guess the lightest one would be the terracotta. Okay. So I'm going to pour a little tiny bit of this on here, just in the area where I think the Versamark or the clear embossing is. And I'm going to see if I can, I should have tried to dab it on. That's what I should have done. I have a dauber in here. Yep. Should have done this. But I've never done this before, so I didn't have myself planned out. But that's kind of interesting, isn't it? So I wanted it to go in the white spots that I sanded up, and it hasn't done that yet. So let's try pouring some of this on here. See if I can get that to move. Get that to move some. It's a little better. I don't know. Doesn't want to move. Nope, it's too dry. It's okay. All right, let's let that finish drying, and then I've got another idea. I don't have a good solution for my alcohol inks, and I am worried about this stuff being tipped over because I don't trust the bottles to not leak. Need something more in it to keep that stuff from tipping over. I guess I'm just gonna have to buy some more alcohol inks, aren't I? Anyways, so this is in um, a fabric basket, which I guess I would be more inclined to call it an altered box if I'd use a box. I do use a box sometimes, like for my little desk trash. This is technically an altered box because there's a tissue box on the inside of there. And this is my little desk trash. Okay, so dry, dry, dry. Are you dry? And now I just want to take, I just want to give it a little oomph with some white splatters with some picket fence. That's what I want. Well, this is a challenge. Should have took my lid off first. Well, watch, I'm going to get picket fence on my weight glove. Ready, set, go. Okay, that's more than I wanted. There, I like that. I'm very happy with how that turned out. And keep that from clogging up. And we're done. Okay, we've made it to the 11th. It's 1.5 hours, an hour and a half. But we got it done. Thank you if you hung out with me and stuck it out. Thank you for any time that you did watch this video. And soon, I still need to do a flip through of my ephemera. So be watching for that. That's coming soon. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Goodbye. Oh, before I go, I've been really bad about asking again, but would you please hit that like button? It's free to you, and it's very helpful to me, and I sure do appreciate you if you like. And if you want to be a subscriber, I really appreciate that as well. Take care.